The Champions League racism row from Real Madrid versus Benfica clash continues to escalate. Vinicius Junior has accused Gianluca Prestianni of racially attacking him. And while UEFA is investigating what really happened, a bigger question is this: is Argentina football racist? Because Prestianni isn't alone. A pattern involving Argentina footballers, fans, even politicians in racist incidents is emerging, all hinting to a problematic culture brewing in the country. Argentina is football royalty, the land of Diego Maradona, the home of Lionel Messi, three-time world champions, 16 Copa America titles, a football culture that breeds passion. Argentine fans are iconic. Their chants are legendary. Their intensity is unmatched. They are not just participants in football history, they are authors of it. But lately, the headlines involving them aren't about that legacy. It's about racism. Let's go back to that Champions League night. Prestianni allegedly directed racist words at Vinicius. Benfica have dismissed it as defamation, and his teammates continue to defend him. A rivalry. That's the defense. First, we need to accept that whatever it is that Prestianni uttered that night was not something he wanted anyone to see or read, hence the jersey covering his mouth. So let's call a spade a spade. He said something he shouldn't have. Now let's come to rivalry. Here's the thing, rivalry doesn't equal racism. And I want to remind Pavlidis that Prestianni wasn't the only Argentine in that match. Nicolas Otamendi was also involved in exchanges with Vinicius. What did Otamendi do? He cheekily reminded Vinicius of Argentina's recent triumphs, the Finalissima, the World Cup, the Copa America, showed him the tattoos, and how did Vinicius react? Take a look. Vinicius laughed. That's rivalry done right. Provocation without prejudice, banter without bigotry, no covered mouth, no controversy there. That's the difference. And the reason this Prestianni incident exploded so quickly is because history isn't neutral here. Back in 2024, after Argentina won the Copa America, players were filmed singing a chant mocking the heritage of French players and making derogatory references about them. The video was live-streamed by midfielder Enzo Fernandez. The chant targeted players of African descent in the French team, including Kylian Mbappe. The global football community condemned it, but inside Argentina, there was silence. Sure, Enzo apologized right after that, but beyond that, nothing. Even Captain Lionel Messi, though he wasn't part of that video, did not publicly address the controversy, despite the targets being directed at his former teammates. What's worse is that the only response that came was from the politicians, who didn't call out their players but backed them instead.
No colonialist country is going to intimidate us for a song on the pitch or for telling the truths they don't want to admit. Enzo, I support you. Messi, thanks for everything. Argentinians always hold your head up high.
Instead of condemnation, there was defiance, and that's where the concern lies. When political leadership frames racist chants as patriotic resistance, it stops being locker room stupidity. It starts looking cultural. And it doesn't end there. During Argentina's 2022 World Cup celebrations after winning the FIFA World Cup, videos surfaced of fans mocking Mbappe and burning a coffin with his face on it. In 2025 World Cup qualifiers, Argentina supporters were again accused of racially targeting opposition players. FIFA imposed sanctions, warnings, yet incidents just keep resurfacing. Is it coincidence, or is there a deeper issue with how race and rivalry intersect in Argentine football culture? Now, let's be clear, not every Argentine footballer is racist. That's not what we're saying here, and not every Argentine fan condones this behavior. But when similar controversies repeatedly involve players, fans, even politicians from the same system, the pattern is a little too hard to ignore. And here's the real danger: when fans see players escape consequences, when politicians back offensive chants, when institutions stay silent, it normalizes this. It sends out a message that this is just passion. Argentina is one of football's greatest nations. Its legacy is untouchable, but legacy isn't built on achievements on the field alone. That alone doesn't grant moral immunity. If Argentine football wants to remain a global icon, it must address and redress what's going on in the periphery of it all. This Prestianni investigation will eventually conclude. But the bigger question remains: will Argentine football choose denial or accountability?
The streets roared her name. Supporters climbed rooftops. History seemed ready to repeat itself. Then it happened. A flash. A burst. Panic swallowing cheers. In seconds, Benazir Bhutto was gone. Not voted out, not defeated, but assassinated. Catch the full story on the assassination at these times, only on Firstpost.